Hi friends, my name is Kim. Welcome to Cottage Kim Cooks. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy to have you with me today. Today we're going to do a pork roast recipe in our Instant Pot. I am using a recipe just to get the cooking times, but I'm going to kind of make it up myself, and I'm going to use this beefy onion soup mix by Lipton and see how that tastes. So the first thing we're going to do is saute our meat. So I'm going to get that going. Put some oil in here. And then we're going to saute that meat. We're also going to, I'm not sure, I would say this is about 3 pounds. You know what? I have a scale. So it looks like it's about 2 pounds. No? Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is brown that. And then the second thing we're going to do is cut up some potatoes and some onion. I have some carrots and some celery. And we're going to get those things ready to put in the Instant Pot. Okay, this seems like it's hot. So we do want to season this first. And I am going to use a little bit of that garlic seasoning that I love so much. I put that on the chicken that I made the other day. And my son said he usually has problems with garlic, but didn't have any problems with that seasoning. So that made me super happy. And he really enjoyed it. Okay, so we will cut up some potatoes. I'm just adding all of the celery, the onion, the potatoes, and then the carrots. So if you have beef broth, you can go ahead and use beef broth. I am going to use chicken broth because that's what I have. And I'm adding this beefy onion Lipton soup mix. You can add regular onion soup mix, or if you don't have soup mix, you could add some onion powder, beef stock, and garlic powder, whatever you have. We're going to get this mixed up, and then we're just going to pour this over get all that goodness out of there because it didn't all get mixed up. We'll add all of that in there. And then we're going to put our lid on. Got it set to seal. So we're going to pressure cook. And this we're going to do custom high. And it says about 17 minutes per pound if it's over 2 inches. So let's do about 55 minutes. And then we'll natural release for 10 minutes, and then we'll come back in and see how it's doing. I was supposed to do a natural release and I didn't. I misunderstood what the timer said, and instead of doing a natural release, I'm doing a manual release. Hopefully that is not going to affect the tenderness of the meat. Okay, well, it looks nice. Potatoes are done. Yep, it's very tender. I'll take a little piece. I'm not a fan of this, but I'll take a little piece and see what it tastes like. It tastes good. It tastes beefy and porky, um, which we know that's what it's supposed to taste like. I think it could use more salt and more pepper, but that's just me. So we're looking at, if I didn't add the potatoes and the carrots, you're looking at 379 calories, 8 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 9 grams of fat, 136 milligrams of cholesterol, so a little high there. And no, it's 18 grams of fat and 44 grams of protein. So with the potatoes and carrots, we're looking at about 520 calories and about 48 grams of carbs, but you're looking at about 3 grams of fiber. So that would bring us right at 45 grams of carbs. So not bad at all, still diabetic friendly. And it probably would be even better if I had done the natural release instead of the manual release. But as I said, it's very tender. You can see it's very fall apart. Oops, tender. I like to cook with the fat, but I definitely don't like the fat on the meat after it's done. So I probably will remove that for my family, just because I think that's not the greatest. So my mom would have liked it though, which I don't understand. So I'm not a meat eater though, so you know me, that's not my cup of tea, but my family will really, really enjoy this, and that makes me happy. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and that if you did, you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, Cottage Kim Cooks, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and sometimes TikTok. I really enjoyed our time together today. I hope that you don't mind when I mess up the recipes or I modify the recipes or I do things just a little bit differently. My whole goal is to show you that you can be as relaxed in the kitchen as you want to be. You don't have to be a perfect cook in order to have good meals for your family, and especially to have good meals that are healthy and diabetic friendly. So like I said, I enjoyed our time together today. I hope you did as well, and I look forward to cooking with you again soon. Take care.